Tonight on The Edge, March Madness is in full swing, and right now Michigan is front and center. Spartans clinching that win in the Sweet 16, and U of M battling it out right now. That's why we have Woody Woodruff with us to fill us in.
All the action, and I got it for you. This is one of those nights where pesky broadcast rules and regulations spoil our Friday night NCAA coverage. We can't show you pictures, but I can pass on the bottom line, which is MSU advancing into the Elite Eight after a 73-70 win over the Ole Miss Rebels. Jason Richardson with 20, Cohen Carr stepping up with 15, MSU overcoming a 10-point deficit to grab the win. I'm next for the green and white. The winner between top seed Auburn and Michigan. We'll get to that game a bit later in the newscast.
Yeah, but right now, Woody, many folks around Metro Detroit are also out and about watching the Michigan game. Let's check in with Fox 2's Dave Kinchin. He's in Berkeley. He's been monitoring things for us. Can you hear us? Is it getting even louder there?
Oh, yeah, it's got a bit louder here now that Michigan's doing its thing right now in the second half. We're getting ready for the second half right now, and it's pretty tight between Michigan and Auburn. Let me show you some of the people here at 24 Seconds Bar in Berkeley. Everybody fired up. There were Spartans in the house earlier. Now there's Wolverines in the house. They are ready to go, and we asked for their tickets and their keys to the game. Check it out. Tell me what you're feeling right now.
Go Blue!
You're a person of a few words, right? You're just so excited.
Yes, I am so excited because we're going to beat them. We're going to play MSU next week. Oh, no, Sunday. We're going to kick their butt.
And tell me now, how crazy would it be if you guys end up playing Michigan State?
Dude, that'd be really hard for me, like Mark Parlay. It'd be really hard to come back from this for me.
How are you feeling tonight?
I'm a little worried, honestly, but we'll see what happens. Who knows?
I think we just need to play to our strengths. We have a couple very strong, very tall guys who can do more than just post up. They can really very dynamic. So I think if we just leverage all of we're very dynamic, we'll be all right.
It's always about Michigan, no matter what.
They're all fired up. Meantime, let's check in with the Michigan State fans. They're already on their way to the Elite Eight. Izzo's going for two natties, baby. This is our year. What did you think?
Go Green! Go Blue!
And we're back live with these Michigan fans getting crazy. Everybody's fired up here. And I tell you, the big question, who will play Michigan State on Sunday? Is it going to be Auburn or is it going to be the Wolverines? They say the Wolverines, so that second half's about to start back up, but I tell you, they are fired up. It was a nail-biter for Michigan State over Ole Miss, and this one is tight right now between Michigan and Auburn. So I'm going to say it, go Blue. Hail to the victors. Let's hope they pull it out because we all want to see this Michigan State-Michigan matchup. This is going to be wild. Reporting live in Berkeley, Dave Kinchin, Fox 2 News.
Dave, is a Spartan myself. I never thought I'd say this. It kind of feels like the U of M fans are going a little bit harder. I don't know if it's just later in the night, more cocktails flowing. Who's going harder out there?
Yeah, I think that's what happens when you have the later game. They have the later game, and so there might have been some pre-gaming at home before coming out to the pubs to watch all the action. So that sounds right on the money.
All right, Dave, thank you so much for keeping tabs on things for us. Have a good night.
You
Well, warmer weather is starting to stick as we roll into spring. We like saying that. This weekend looking a bit more mild, but there could be some rain a little bit. Weather Authority Rich Luderman here.
Jess, we did have a couple of showers, even a few storms through Lapeer, St. Clair, Macomb counties late this afternoon, early this evening. It's all quiet out there right now for southeast Michigan. Now, there are some storms in central Wisconsin, some wintry weather in the UP, but all of that is far off to our north. It is going to be a breezy, mild weekend. We have chances at 70 for Saturday and for Sunday. Now, Sunday evening, we could see some stronger storms come through. And then, yes, Monday, Tuesday of next week, it does turn cooler again. Look at these numbers. We're up 22 degrees from this time yesterday, and that's indicative of that warm front being off to our north. Let me show you the numbers with the almanac, 67 and 43. The averages 51 and 32. Let me show you some more numbers across the area. 68 in Howe, 62 in Ann Arbor, 50 57 there in Windsor. The breeze is clearly from the south and southwest, so it is a mild night. That is not going to change. It's easy to pick out where that front is. It's up there close to Saginaw, up around Ludington as well. 71 degrees Milwaukee right now. Toledo not far behind at 68. So watch that front. There it is. It kind of snakes around. And as a result, we may see some spotty showers Saturday and again Sunday. But it's going to be Sunday evening when a line of stronger storms will approach from the west and southwest. Some of those could pack a punch. We're talking about ice storm warnings in northern Michigan. That's not for us. But here's that bullseye of stronger storms Sunday, especially Sunday evening, especially from Fort Wayne, Champaign, Indianapolis. But we are in this yellow shade, and that means slight risk severe. For the rest of tonight, it's all quiet and quite mild. We're down to 58. Tomorrow, not a bad Saturday. Breezy and mild, more clouds than sun with spotty showers. More the same for Sunday. Sunday evening, those storms could pack a punch, and then it does turn cooler for Monday and Tuesday. How about that? Tigers forecast down the road. Not a bad looking opening day. Remember, always get the latest forecast. Check it out, the Fox 2 Weather app. You can download it for free right now or anytime in the App Store or in Google Play.
To rely on my faith, and I'm just gonna take one day at a time, and we're strong, we'll get through it, but it's just a lot.
Tragedy strikes a Grosse Pointe Shores family after a fire destroys their home. Huge flames could be seen coming from this home this morning. The Greenhill family says after smelling gas, they called DTE. A couple hours later, their house was engulfed.
On arrival, we found DTE here. DTE was working on the meter. We believe that there is some connection between that meter and the start of this fire.
DTE released a statement without any details regarding the source of the fire, saying service has been turned off while the investigation continues. Thankfully, no one was injured, and the family's pet guinea pig, Panda, who you saw there, he was saved. A missing teen, possibly in danger, to tell you about tonight. Take a look at your screen. This is 16-year-old Tasia Keaton, missing for the last 2 weeks. That's when she ran away from Vista Maria in Dearborn Heights. That's a nonprofit that helps at-risk girls, many of whom who have experienced trauma or abuse. Tasia Keaton was last seen in the area of Joy Road and Beach Daily. She's known to change her hair color and cut it short.
Scary.
It's horrible. I don't know why it has to come to that.
Neighbors in Hazel Park rattled after a man allegedly shot his girlfriend's 22-year-old son in the face. Police say it happened on Harry Street on Monday. They say the two men got into an argument which quickly escalated into a gun battle. 51-year-old Charles Thomas is facing multiple charges, including assault with intent to murder.
Driving home, and I got a call from my neighbor saying that he heard some gunshots and that there was blood all over the driveway. So I was home within 5 minutes, and the whole street was blocked off with cop cars and ambulances and crime tape, which is totally unlike this neighborhood.
Police say the argument started after the son said Thomas offended his mother. They both drove themselves to the hospital for treatment. Drivers caught on camera exchanging punches in the middle of a busy street in Southfield. Take a look. 2 people have been arrested after the brawl broke out in the intersection of Telegraph near Franklin Road Tuesday night. Police believe one of the drivers was drunk at the time.
Car with their hazards on, they're swerving all over the road, like revving their engine, smoke's coming out the back. And then I realized as we're pulling up to a stoplight that they were like trying to brake check and swerve in front of the car behind, or the car behind them. And all of a sudden, like before I even know it, out of nowhere, these like other people start coming up. And they're fighting in the middle of the road, like just wailing on each other, throwing things, hitting him with her purse. It was crazy.
That witness says she noticed at least 5 people fighting and hopes everyone is okay. A beloved Wyandotte mom and pop pizza shop is turning its followers into fans after hitting some rough times. Thanks to a social media post from another local business, they're getting the dough they need. Fox 2's Lauren Edwards has this story.
I think with a lot of people, they get in the car and their car takes them to JJ's. And we're blessed with that. And I can't take credit for starting it, just more importantly, keeping it going.
JJ's Pizza in Wyandotte, known for the last 50 years for its delicious pizza, and most recently, this yup, what Gregorio said sign.
I wanted just to get the message out that we're all in this together, and I try to do it with a little bit of a smile and a little comedy to it.
But behind the laughter is gratefulness, says owner Robert Sawyer. He's grateful Gregorio's got the word out that they're struggling, and so are other restaurants. Gregorio's posted about it on social media, and it went viral. And customers started pouring in, along with Fox 2.
I was so blessed to see the media coverage downtown Wyandotte in our little community and putting that kind of information out there and knowing what Gregorio's is going through.
Gregorio's immediately saw a spike in sales and foot traffic. Consequently and unexpectedly, so did JJ's.
The bacon and onion square pizza is our favorite.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you so much for that.
He says because of what happened at Gregorio's, they saw a 20% increase in sales.
When you have a week like that, an extra $500, $1,000, we're not going out and celebrating, we're paying bills with it. That's our celebration.
And it's helping them recover.
During COVID, it was a few different things that were expensive. I mean, food costs were up, but like chicken, due to the chicken issue. And those prices were extremely high, but everything else was a little bit maintained. Right now, there's no explanation, just everything's high.
And if costs are high for them, he says, it's high for the consumer.
People don't have money, and people are scared what's going on right now. So they, what they used to spend on groceries, they're spending so much more. There's none left over for that family to come in and eat.
So each pizza, Sawyer says, is made with love. His only hope is that the Downriver community will rally around other small mom and pop shops too.
Know that these are the businesses that are supporting the baseball teams, the football teams, donating to the charities. Even in tough times, we still do that all the time.
Sawyer stressed that he knows that so many people have fallen on hard times. He even created a charity where if they find out that a family is in need of food, he will make sure that a pizza, a large pizza, extra large pizza, will get to that family free of charge. Reporting here in Wyandotte, Lauren Edwards on The Edge.